how is Gen Z looking after marriage and relationships? Like,
Yeah.
are they more of loyal one or more of the cheating one?
Oh, very, very interesting. So, firstly, I'll answer the first part. How are they looking at marriages?
Relationships and marriages, yeah.
I think this is probably, in my opinion, one of the first generations that has stood up and said, I will not get married. Or I will
Yeah.
only get married if I find the right person. They are treating marriage as an option. That's because they are aware enough that marriage is a social construct. सोसाइटी केओस में ना जाए, ऑर्गेनाइज्ड रहे, बच्चे पैदा होते रहे और इवॉल्व होता रहे, इसीलिए मैरिज एज अ टूल कह लो या एज अ इंस्टीट्यूशन आया, राइट? एंड आई थिंक जेन जी बीइंग द लेवल ऑफ अवेयर वी आर, they are actually choosing if to engage in it or not, right? They are choosing for themselves, and that choice has become very big for generation Z. And the latter part of your
relationships
was?
they're more of like कि हम loyal रहेंगे, loyalty चाहिए, या फिर they're more into like cheating because nowadays what it's going on, I think, in more of millennial side. Probably I'm not speaking on any of the ground level, what I have watched probably most of the time.
Yeah.
कि कॉर्पोरेट एक तो अफेयर्स बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ गए हैं. देयर आर मेनी इवन एप्स लाइक यू टोल्ड देयर आर मेनी एप्स हु आर टेलिंग कि एक्स्ट्रा मैरिटल अफेयर के लिए वो निकल रहे हैं, है ना?
Right.
कि आपका बीवी है, आपका पति है, लेकिन
Yeah.
वी कैन हैव एन अफेयर.
Yeah.
हाउ इज जेन ज़ी लुकिंग आफ्टर इट?
I think Gen Z is looking at it. So somewhere Gen Z again has become, they have that openness, right? So I would say I can't comment कि Gen Z cheating की तरफ ज़्यादा है या loyalty की तरफ ज़्यादा है. Cheating is infidelity has been one of the biggest things जो कि सालों से एक एक प्रथा के तौर पे चलती आ रही है, right? It has been prevalent in the society. Gen Z, in fact, is, I wouldn't say कि dating apps आ गए हैं या dating culture बहुत बढ़ रहा है, casual dating culture भी बहुत बढ़ रहा है, तो Gen Z के morals खराब हैं, right? I cannot say that. And उदाहरण के तौर पे there is this thing called ethical non-monogamy या फिर polyamory.
What does that mean?
Wherein a person says that I don't want to have one single partner. I want to have multiple partners for my multiple needs, and that needs is not just physical. It's also emotional. It's also मेरी transferable job है, तो I don't think I could commit to one person. But सबसे महत्वपूर्ण इसमें ये है is that it's very important that all of this is very boundaried. All of this, the communication is very open. A polyamorous person or ethical non-monogamy में a person is very vocal into you should know that I'm also seeing this other person.
Okay.
Right? It is ethical. So Gen Z is of course becoming open to exploring a lot of things, right? But you cannot say कि ये सब गंदा है, because if you really look at it, a person is not cheating. Cheating is very different from me being a polyamorous person and me actually being honest and transparent. What makes cheating cheating?
No, but that means like कि आप तो फिर relationship में, it's like casual friendship.
You can understand it like that. It is casual, but the biggest thing in polyamory is the ethics involved, right? The communication has to be so honest, so transparent with all your partners, right? Gen Z is definitely all your partners,
Seriously,
right?
it's going on.
It is going on, and like your eyes also widened because somewhere I think, let's say both of us are coming from traditional views कि नहीं, this is not what I want for myself. So there are people who are exploring it and who are understanding कि oh, maybe monogamy is also something we created as humans, right? No other animal is monogamous. A lion is non-monogamous in the jungle, or a dog is non-monogamous on the streets, and we are also animals and mammals at the end of the day. Monogamy भी एक structure है, and a lot of people are trying to take I wouldn't say a lot of people, but a few people are trying to take a different path and exploring polyamory. But yes, there's a lot of emotional risk, emotional costs
Yes,
at which
exactly,
things
because
come with, right? It's not, some people are very, very, एक होता है ना, आप coerced feel करते हो कि मैं progressive society में हूँ तो क्या मुझे ये करना चाहिए? अगर a lot of, in fact, in millennial marriages, we are seeing that people may feel ki, oh, my partner, we are living in a very progressive society, my partner may want an open marriage. This is a different topic now. My partner may want an open marriage. I don't want it. But would I be labeled as controlling, possessive, or not progressive enough? Right? So we are also at the risk of that when we are seeing all of this and we are participating in all of this. Gen Z, coming back to polyamory, Gen Z may look at it as, oh, this would be so, jealousy free. Yeah, I can manage it. My partners can manage it, all of this. But it does come at, it has to be so boundaried, so
Look,
consensual.
but how is it possible? Like, if
Yeah.
I'm having a partner, I can't share my partner. I can't share myself as two. I can't love or okay, liking is something else, but I can love two or three humans at one moment and with the same perspective and with the
Yeah.
same eyesight.
Polyamory is questioning that.
It's not possible. Like, uh, I can understand Sri Ram, but I can't understand Sri Ram's father, who
Right.
had three wives.
Right.
So I, being a Gen Z, I can't be,
Yeah.
I don't know, people may call it like orthodox or something like
Yeah.
that, but I am stuck to this, that I want a loyal partner, and
Yeah.
I'm so loyal to it. Altogether, I don't know how the loyalty works.
Right.
In a perspective of fight, especially. Like,
If I really look at it, I think Gen Zs have just made it open. Things like open marriages, things like infidelity.
Gen Zs have made it, are you sure? Because I have heard about metro cities like telling about wife swapping and
Right.
open marriages.
So
It has been from millennials.
yes. So
Yes.
again, um, most Gen Zs are not even married today. So clearly, it's
Yeah.
coming from not even
Millennials,
millennials
huh.
or even boomers,
Yeah.
right? From that generation. I think Gen Z is looking at all of that. That's why they are also exploring various things openly, ethically, consensually, कि सबको पता हो कि ये चीज ऐसे चल रही है, ताकि I don't come to a point where I am in a toxic marriage. See, these are all tools. Monogamy हो गया, polyamory हो गया, ये सारे क्या है? Relationship structure है. एक relationship structure tool है. वो कोई moral
वैल्यू पे काम नहीं कर रहा है,
वैल्यू
हाँ.
का आधार नहीं है. Morals के पे अगर मैं जज करूं किसी relationship को, I'll only judge it on the basis of health, safety of both partners, how attachment is rock solid. That's all.
Okay.
Right? I as a psychologist won't judge a person who's coming and telling me कि मेरी तो बड़ी traditional marriage है, yeah, you's coming and telling me, oh, we're having an open marriage. Right? I would want to explore what is it that's making you stick to any of the structures.
Okay.
Right? Structures are just tool. You can be in a bad marriage, वहाँ पे cheating चल रही है, and that's bad. You can be in an open marriage, वहाँ पे rock solid attachment है, communication अच्छा है, कोई किसी से कुछ छुपा नहीं रहा है. What, like, it's so the rules are definitely changing.
But being a therapist, if I'll ask you,
Yeah.
कि मतलब you don't have to judge anyone, but how
Yeah.
is it possible? जैसे
Yeah.
मैंने बोला, मैं ये perspective ही नहीं समझ पा रही हूँ
Right.
कि मैं एक पार्टनर के तौर
Yeah.
पर किसी को भी, अगर मेरा एक पार्टनर है,
Yeah.
मैं उसे ही सिर्फ अपना पार्टनर
Right.
के तौर पे देख पाऊंगी.
Right.
I can't share him with someone else.
Right. So you're a monogamous person. Like I'm a monogamous person.
No, how then that polygamy works? क्या psychological, क्या thought process होता है उनका?
So again, not a lot of people, not a lot of Gen Zs are into it, or even millennials, not a lot of them. It's something that the whole society is still exploring. But if you really try to understand a polyamorous person's perspectives, a few lived experiences is what I can share, जो कि polyamorous है.
Okay.
And they always say that choosing a person, monogamy wise, just being with one person, would also mean that so much of my life decisions are based on just this one person. कि वो शहर बदल रहा है तो शायद मुझे भी बदलना पड़ेगा, राइट? वो कहीं और जा रहे हैं तो मुझे भी जाना पड़ेगा। Polyamory is also questioning कि ऐसा क्यों? Why can't I, have why can't this partner be for this need? Why can't this partner be for the other need? Until and unless there is, of course, communication very open, that everyone knows what's happening, everyone involved.
So क्या ये लोग
So-
फिर इमोशनली कनेक्टेड रहते हैं?
Absolutely.
रहते हैं।
Absolutely. Polyamory, that's why it's ethical, right? That's why we always call it ethical. मेरी चीटिंग या मेरी आप इसको चीटिंग या कैजुअल
नहीं
कि
कर
मैं
सकते हो।
छुपा के किसी से कुछ कर रहा हूँ, उससे आप कंपेयर नहीं कर सकते इसको,
ओके।
बिल्कुल भी नहीं कर सकते। This is a new concept and I am also still like studying and figuring out that what could be the reasons why people are choosing polyamory. But I think Gen Zs as a generation, most of Gen Zs are of course going forward with the monogamous, I wouldn't say traditional, but monogamous relationships, right? ट्रेडिशनल चीज़ों को वो फिर भी क्वेश्चन कर रहे हैं, शादी करनी है नहीं करनी वो फिर भी क्वेश्चन कर रहे हैं, इवन दो दे आर इन अ रिलेशनशिप, इवन दो दे मे बी डेटिंग, किस तरीके से रहना है, किसके साथ रहना है, वो सब वो क्वेश्चन कर रहे हैं।
मगर अगर आप फिर वैसे देखोगे कि हाउ विल इट अफेक्ट देन जेन अल्फा एंड जेन बीटा? ये फिर एक अगर ये ट्रेडिशन चल जाता है, बिकॉज़ हर जनरेशन अपना एक ट्रेडिशन चलाती है। अगर ये ट्रेडिशन चल जाता है तो फिर ये आगे की जनरेशन पे कैसे अफेक्ट करेगा?
I don't think it will become a trend
ओके।
very soon, right? I think most people are still monogamous around us. I think you will also say that, right?
Yeah,
Looking
yeah.
at people
I
around
can
you, your
understand.
friends.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very hard to also understand polyamory and what might be
It's
the
more of
logic,
emotional perspective probably, I think.
right? And I think somewhere जो coming generations हैं, I think what is required is us talking about it more,
Yeah.
right? If I say take a few terms, like I took polyamory as a term, and polyamory is also somewhere people are exploring it. If they also come forward and talk more about it, right? People will get to know, oh, okay, that is why. I don't understand it, and I don't understand it for myself, but oh, this is why you do you. Like, this is why, this is what you're trying to do. This is the boundaries with which you're working in. This is the communication that you have to keep as a polyamorous person. अगर ये बातें होंगी तो सब अच्छे से समझ पाएंगे, सीख पाएंगे. So I think our future generations, ऐसा नहीं है that they're at a risk of, कि कोई बहुत ही risk है. But one thing I can say for sure is they have a lot of choices, right? So there is also that decision fatigue that comes with it. There is also that a lot of confusion that comes with a lot of choices. Gen Z is now viewing their sexuality in a very fluid lens. Right?
ये वैसे वाजिब है क्या ऐसा? क्योंकि मुझे पता है कि मैं लड़की हूँ, चलो ठीक है, जिसको ये लगता है कि मैं लड़की से those people who are homosexuals, okay? But you also told me कि कुछ लोगों को पता ही नहीं कि उनका जेंडर क्या है। ये तो आई थिंक अपमोस्ट ऑफ कंफ्यूजन हो जाएगा, है ना? ये कैसे हो सकता है कि मुझे अपना जेंडर नहीं पता, मुझे ये नहीं पता कि मैं किसी से अट्रैक्ट हो रही हूँ। आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड एसेक्सुअल्स, the people who don't connect to anyone, who don't get attracted to any of the genders, but still ये बहुत एक अलग ही एक बात आ जा रही है हमारे सामने कि मुझे पता नहीं मेरा जेंडर क्या है।
Right. So it's non-binary people. It's not about मुझे पता नहीं है मेरा जेंडर क्या है.
अच्छा.
It's about मैं चूज ही नहीं करना चाह रही कोई जेंडर. So I'll tell you a little bit about gender is very different from a biological sex that's given to a child from birth.
Yeah.
Right? कि आप लड़का हो लड़की हो या आप third gender हो, that's given, right? As per biology. But gender is a very social construct. लड़की हूँ, लड़कियों की तरह रहना है, लड़का हूँ, लड़कों की तरह प्रोवाइडर माइंडसेट में गिरना है, that I am the one who has to take care, लड़की हूँ तो I am the one. All of this is something that society created, right?
Okay.
This is very societally created norms. और जो नॉन बाइनरी लोग होते हैं या जो लोग आपको लगता है कि ओ बड़ी रेडिकल उनकी व्यू पॉइंट है, आइडियोलॉजी है, जस्ट क्वेश्चनिंग दोज socially constructed norms
Hmm.
कि ऐसा क्यों है कि मैं ये हूँ या ये हूँ. मैं एक इंसान ही. Right? Non-binary people, as far as I know, they always want to treat them. They always want to be. Each person today, I think, what just wants to be treated as a person first. Just treat me as a human first. बाद में देख लेना मेरा gender क्या है. बाद में देख लेना मैं polyamorous हूँ, monogamous हूँ. Just treat me as a human,
Yeah.
right? And that's what.